Hello to the goons watching this video. Hello to the Vetex fans intrigued by the title. You're probably wondering what's going on. Allow me to explain. Top G Blackstar here. And really, for some time, right? The video came out, let's see, probably like 2-3, let me check on my phone real quick. The video came out probably like 2-3 days ago about the Arcane Odyssey shit, right? And the video was somebody posted Arcane Odyssey in the Goons Discord. I think Kami posted his friend video, and I was like, you know what? Let me go on his Twitter page, look at all the sneak peeks, to catch up with the game, see what I missed, right? And there goes the misconception. When I make these videos, I make these videos to start a discussion. I'm not making them to say I'm right, you're wrong, or I don't care what you're saying. I make the videos so we can talk about it in the comments. It's a way for these videos started for a way for the community to say something, because once again, people back then wasn't making videos about people's opinions. They were just making videos playing the game and shit. So I was like, you know what? Let's see what the community got to say. That's why I made that video. So I have no problem with people discussing with me and disagreeing with me. My problem is the capping on my name, because it's a lot of caps going around by the Vetex community, right? Not once have I said the game is going to be bad because the combat is bad. Not once have I said the combat was bad. My exact words were the combat is old and Roblox standards are pushing the combat to the side, right? And that's pretty much where we get into the main topic of the video, is that the people saying, oh, I like Vetex's combat. Vetex's combat is so much better than all the other games. They're capping. You wanna know why they're capping? Well, let me just sit here and switch real quick. Turn my camera on right here. Let me show y'all why they capping, right? Boom. And I really hate to make this comparison. I hate to make the comparison between like Vetex games and Debunking and shit like that and Rogue. But if we come over here, that's not important. If we come over here to my homepage, right? This is the craziest thing. Vetex players will sit there and tell you, they'll sit there and tell you that Vetex makes the best combat of all time and all the other combats are garbage, right? They'll sit there and tell you that, but won't play the game, which is the craziest thing to me. They will sit there and they'll try to grill anybody to death about talking about Vetex game, but won't play their damn stuff. You're probably wondering, what do I mean? Allow me to explain this, right? The same people who sitting there talking about some Vetex has the best combat, I like Vetex combat more, cool. You can have your opinion, you can like what you like, but when I be talking, I'm not just talking about my opinion, I'm talking about actual numbers. Do you see World of Magic numbers and Rogue Lineage numbers? Like Rogue's last update, Rogue last update was 2022. Like this last update was like some other shit, right? But realistically, Rogue's last content update was way before Debunking dropped, right? And Debunking went public around. What year Deep go public? When did Deep go public, y'all? Debunking went public, I want to say like around like 2020, right? And World of Magic went public at around like 2020, right? So for the people who sit there and say, oh yeah, Vetex combat so much better than these other things, I'd rather play that. Why aren't you playing World of Magic, bro? Like wait. World of Magic dropped December of 2021? It only dropped a year ago? It has 195 players? But Rogue is over here almost averaging 1K. And you want to honestly, every time I look at Rogue's players, they always have like 1K, right? So I'm not calling World of Magic a bad game. I'm not calling Rogue a bad game. But what I'm saying is, right, for the people that ride so hard for this game and say shit like Vetex's combat so much better, you rather play that, World of Magic is right there. And then my other topic is that, right, when Debunking was getting made, Rogue wasn't touched. Rogue was not getting touched for Debunking being made. But guess what though? They kept playing Rogue until Deep dropped. If you niggas was so adamant about Vetex games where you claim, you would be playing World of Magic right now. Like if I was to go to my comments under the video, it seemed like this guy sucked at World of Magic slash AA. You aren't playing the game. You're going so hard for a game you're not playing, which is actually insane to me. Cause bro, Wannen, just stay over at Debunking. You're not even at World. You're not even at Vetex games. You're not playing Vetex's games, but y'all sitting there going so hard. And on top of that, y'all talking about I'm whining about jumping. I'm not whining about jumping. Now, I didn't even shit on Arcane combat. The only thing I said was the combat is old and old things don't work. And on top of that, we have numbers to prove it. I'm just not talking rambling. Every game since Arcane he's dropped has failed. I don't want it to be that way. Personally, I like World of Magic, right? I like World of Magic. I was playing World of Magic, but as I was playing it, I was telling myself like, man, the players are dropping. And people were saying, oh, because the actual game was garbage. People were saying like, oh, because the quest was garbage, the system was garbage. But if you think about it, bro, it's the same game. And oh my bro, somebody else told me, right? Where is it? Where is this? Hold up. I have to find this comment because he said this with a straight face. Where's this comment at, bro? He said the most wild thing to me. But pretty much, long story short, he told me that Water Magic. He said Water Magic and Fairy Tail Online Fighting is nowhere near the same combat as Arcane Odyssey. And when he said that, I was like, what? Like he really typed. Oh, I'm finding that comment, bro. If I search WOM, right? Cause he really typed that shit. He typed that. Here we go. Here you go. Another thing about the game's combat is just like Water Magic and Fairy Tail Fighting is just nonsense. While they have similar foundations, they play very differently. With a straight face, he sat there and told me that Water Magic plays nothing like Arcane Odyssey. With a straight face, he sat there and made that comment, bro. And when he said that, I was like, bruh. He said that, bro. And I was like, yo, this nigga's bugging. Cause if you want me to be honest, right? If you want me to be honest, right? I want you. Oh, this about to be real wild. Cause once again, I have never once said Water Magic combat was bad. I've never once said Arcane Odyssey was bad because of the combat. I just said the combat's old and Roblox is shifting away from that. And once again, you're not arguing with me, you're arguing with numbers. But all these people that's sitting there saying, oh, Arcane combat is good, Arcane combat this, Arcane combat is that. If it's fundamentally the same combat, why aren't you playing Water Magic right now? Right? Like, what's stopping you from playing Water Magic? Like, I ain't even know this, right? His Discord has 79k people, and his current game that's out has 200 players. Isn't that crazy? It's like these same. Look, no knock to Vetex when I say this, right? His community though are the same people. Like, his community rides so hard, but don't play the game. This is the equivalent, right? This is the equivalent, right, of you sitting there game banging, right? And then the moment it's time to be an actual game maker, I used to, bruh, I don't rep no flag. But they catch you in all the pictures, they catch you with all the guns, they catch you in all the music videos. But as soon as a nigga come to your face talking about some, hey bro, you bang? You say, nah bro, I don't bang. That's what these Vetex niggas are doing, bro. That's exactly what these Vetex players are doing. It's like I said, zero knock the Vetex games, bro. Like, I play Vetex games, right? And like, I'm not making these videos to shit on Vetex games. I make these videos because I want his games to be better. And as a player who sit there and watched his games over the years, ever since Arcane Adventure, all the games he's tried with this combat of jumping has failed. This combat system hasn't worked. People be like, oh, I haven't played on Water Magic. I was a level 80. You feel me? I was really it's like the max level at that time before everybody stopped playing type shit. All right. I was really on that press T, jump, press C, you know, type music. You feel me? And people sit here and say, oh my God, Arcane Odyssey's combat is nothing like this. Arcane Odyssey's magic is nothing like this. Arcane Odyssey magic is nothing like this, right? Hold up. That's Arcane Odyssey. Now if I was to, you feel me? I ain't even trying to, you know, be no. It's like I said, I'm not trying to downplay Vetex, right? I play Vetex games, but when niggas try to call me out on capping, or niggas try to be like, oh my God, Blackstar know what he's talking about, you know, that kind of offends me, right? Because when I make these videos, I always do my fact check, right? I'm never stating random shit, right? But for a nigga to sit here, what the fuck did he post? But for a nigga to sit here and say I'm just saying random shit, I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. That is the biggest disrespect to me. And what's crazy, I'm about to show you something right now. Oh, they better pray I don't find this picture, bro. It was a picture of them using magic. This picture better not. Tell me an honest difference between those two pictures besides the effects. Like, can anybody? I ain't even talking to the chat, but can anybody watching the video tell me an honest difference between this whole picture besides the effects? And something else I can find. I'm pretty sure Vetex posted a picture of him using an actual beam. I can find an actual beam and then compare it to what's going on in World of Magic. Wait, I went too far back down. Like it's honestly it's honestly so confusing to me, bro. Like, these niggas will sit here and try to drag me through the dirt for a game they don't play. Like you niggas are fake fans. You niggas are you Vetex niggas. You Vetex games quote unquote supporters are like Curry fans. You don't know nothing about basketball, but the moment Curry wins, you pull out your Curry gift and post on Twitter talking about my team won. That's what you Vetex niggas is. And then the moment Curry lose, you go ghost. As in like Curry losing right now will be World of Magic's current state. If you was really a quote unquote Vetex fan, like you was talking about, if you really rock with Vetex's game, you will be playing his current game until his new ones drop. And once again, I hate to compare Debunking. I hate to compare to Rogue. But when Debunking was being made, all these Debunking players were still playing Rogue. They played Rogue until Debunking dropped. Rogue was at 2K, 3K players until the day Debunking dropped. So I don't want to hear no shit about what they just playing other things. Like, come on, bro. You're not no real fucking fan, bro. This video right here is exactly what I just fucking did inside World of Magic. I jumped up and used the skill. But he sat there and told me he sat there and told me he sat there and told me that World of Magic and Arcane Odyssey have nothing in like they're completely different systems. Like, they're completely different combats. His words, not mine. They play very different. People and I'm the one that's wait. Niggas telling me I'm just talking. Niggas saying things like this in their 4-paragraph rebuttal. They're typing things like that, but I'm the one that's just talking, bro. Me. Like me. I'm just talking. But niggas is saying niggas pretty much just told me. Niggas pretty much just told me that the bacon McDouble and the bacon cheeseburger from McDonald's are nothing the same, not the same at all. When the bacon McDouble is just a bacon cheeseburger with an extra layer of meat, my nigga. That is exactly World of Magic to Arcane Odyssey's combat. Here go another thing, right? Here go another thing. People keep talking about even if the combat bad, it's so many other things to do in the game. I want to understand something real quick, right? These the hell happened, right? These quote unquote other things to do in the game. Let me explain something to you, right? Do you know why you fish in Arcane Odyssey? Right? You know why you fish? You fish for equipment to help you in combat. You know why you cook in Arcane Odyssey? You cook for buffs to help you in combat. Do you know why you do the bounty system in Arcane Odyssey? You do the bounty system to go fight NPCs with the combat. So to sit here and say that the combat being how it is doesn't affect the rest of the game, you're delusional, because the combat is it. No joke when I say this. Everything in a game like Arcane Odyssey revolves around the combat. You're enchanting your weapons and armor for what? To walk around and look cool? No, nigga, to fight. You're enchanting your stuff to fight. The combat. So to sit here and try to tell me, even if the combat is bad, there's so much other stuff you can do. What? You gonna drive boats? Okay, don't get me wrong. Driving boats is cool. That boat system, it looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. What happens when you hop off the boat though? What happens when you gotta go to the island and NPC run up on you? What you gonna do? You gonna jump and aim down? My next thing, right? People were saying things like, oh, you can't call the game a third-person shooter. I didn't call the game a third-person shooter, right? The third-person shooter, right, came from Select Torch, and if most of you I don't know, right? Select Torch isn't just your average tester for online of Arcane Odyssey, right? Select Torch, my guy. Select Torch is like the Arcane Odyssey YouTuber type shit, right? Right? He makes Arcane Odyssey videos, right? Most of the Arcane Odyssey videos you see from Select Torch. So when he sat there and told me these exact words, at the end of the day, Arcane Odyssey is more of a third-person shooter than a Street Fighter, because it's like I said, he called out that I was judging the game based on it being a fighter, and saying that jumping is trash because you're not aiming, because you're not on the ground actually fighting, right? And so he said that the reason why you in the air so much and not on the ground because Arcane Odyssey is a third-person shooter rather than a Street Fighter. And like, keep in mind, this is the nigga who does 2-hour Q&As for the game. This is the nigga who's recording for the game. This is the nigga who's advertising new systems for the game. So if I heard it from him, my train of thought is, okay, well then maybe it's not a, maybe I should stop judging it as a fighting game, right? So now I'm looking at it as a third-person shooter, and as a third-person shooter, I mean, I guess the combat is like that. You have to aim combat, but it's kind of crazy where the testers are calling it a third-person shooter, but the owner himself, Vetex, he's calling it an open world. He's calling it, in his exact words, right? His exact words. He said an open world RPG adventure game. Those were Vetex's exact words. An open world RPG adventure game. Here we go. Arcane Odyssey is a story-driven open world RPG with PvP, stat building, and many other things, such as cooking. For more info, if you say something like that, right? If you say something like that, and then somebody tell you, yeah, the gameplay is like a third-person shooter, and you think about it, do you know what games a third-person? You know what type of games a third-person shooter are? Like, come on, bro. These are third-person shooter games. Like, Fortnite is a third-person shooter. Like, bro, PUBG is a third-person shooter. Like, Battlefront is a third-person shooter, right? And don't get me wrong, if the game worked like Battlefront, cool, but it doesn't, because in Battlefront, you're not going around an open free map. You don't have these RPG aspects. Battlefront is essentially a third-person shooter. That's exactly what it's called. That's exactly what it is. But to sit here and advertise a game as a story-driven open world RPG with PvP and stat builds, and then somebody tells me who plays the game a lot, who plays the game a lot, that it's a third-person shooter, what the fuck am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to think, bro? And then once again, bro, no hate to Select Torch. I'm just using the exact words he told me. No hate to Vetex. I'm just saying that Vetex's fan base are the most backward niggas ever, bro. If you're gonna sit here and ride so hard for Vetex's products, all respect to you, bro. I respect that. But when you ride so hard for his product, and his current product he has out is at 195 players, bro. No, is that 222 players, bro? Like when you ride this hard for something, and the players looking like this, bro, like, you're just proving my point, as if the fact that you don't mean what you're saying, you're just talking. And y'all can say, yeah, we're waiting for the new game, just like I said earlier, when Debunking was coming out, Rogue Leaders was at like 2K, 3K players daily, as I was waiting for the game. So clearly, something about World of Magic wasn't working. If people may say, oh yeah, the quest system, the story, but at the end of the day, bro, the quest system, all that shit revolves around the combat, bro. If the combat was good, you wouldn't mind playing the quest system. Look at GPO. The combat of GPO is good, so they don't care about bandit being. They don't care about it. And World of Magic combat, not that it's bad, it's just old. World of Magic combat is just old, and it's like it's very hard. It's very hard to try and pull back all these like old players who probably played Arcane, who probably played like early Fairy Tail Online fighting, when they're playing other things now, bro. Like, this isn't even me trying to say, oh, the game is shit. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the combat shit. The combat is just old. So once again, if y'all gonna have a discussion with me, have a discussion. Don't sit here and cap saying some shit I did not say, bro. Saying some shit like, what is it, bro? Saying them Hold up, where is that shit at? Because the niggas was just saying things I've never said. Alright, nigga was saying why like playing by LPP. The combat, the game isn't even close to finish. Did this right here was stupid. He's critiquing a Debunking level 1 PvP player that's saying that's the entire game. These niggas was level like 90 in that clip, by the way. They was fighting level 90. Comparing a level 1, a power 1 to a level 90 is two different things, right? And then he said, look sneak peek said it's high game and shit. I looked at a sneak peek and talked about the sneak peek. Never once the entire game. I talked about what was in that clip. Never once have I said, man, this game ain't gonna be shit. Only thing I said was, bro, this game. The one thing I will say was nobody said. Only person who said that was that stupid nigga from earlier. But the only thing I said was this game looks like World of Magic. I've never said the game was bad. Never said the game was shit. I never said it's gonna fail. But I did say that according to the stat line, according to the history, according to numbers, something we can't argue with, right? We have proof and evidence, hard, cold facts that this way of combat just doesn't work. And I never changed back to the scene. I'm retarded. Yeah. I was looking at this, by the way. But bro just sat there and said that sneak peeks are two little sneak peeks inside the whole game. I looked at those sneak peeks and that's all I talked about. I was also compared, this blast right here to this blast right here, and I asked, what's the other than the effects, what really changed? Like to sit here and say, oh, these combats are fundamentally different. There's nothing the same. Other than the effects, what changed, bro? I never understand it, bro. That's pretty much it, bro. So just like I said earlier, if y'all want to have a discussion about the actual game and you actually try to change my mind, say some things and talk about some things to me that I actually said. Don't come to me talking about something. Oh, you called the game ass. I didn't call the game ass. Don't say I called the combat ass. I didn't call the combat ass. Like another thing, if you gonna ride to, hey, you niggas better hope Arcane Adventures, Arcane Odyssey don't flop, bro. Cause if Arcane Odyssey doesn't do numbers, and all you niggas that was sitting here defending the game like your life was on the line, trying to put words in my mouth that I didn't say, I'm gonna make a video clowning all you niggas. So personally, for my sake too, I hope the game go hard, bro. Cause I don't want to make a video clowning all y'all, bro. So I hope the game go hard, and honestly, I hope the game don't flop. So if you don't want that video to be clowning you niggas, play the game. Don't let the game flop. Play the game, cause the same niggas who sitting there saying, "Oh, Vetex's combats are so good." World of Magic 222 players, bro. If you like the combat so much, you would be playing it, okay? If you like the combat so much, you would be playing it. Niggas always talking about something. Oh, the quest was ass. Everybody know GPO quest ass, but guess what? They like the combat so much, they're playing the game. That's all I want to say, bro. So y'all can do it anyway, but come down in the comments, talk about some shit with me. This time, if y'all gonna talk about stuff, talk about some shit I said in the video. Like, don't be making some assumptions. Just talk about shit I actually said this time, and that's pretty much it.